Hello, my name is Isaiah Knox, and I am a sophomore transfer student from Baylor University. This is my second semester at UTSA, and I plan to graduate next spring. My major is sociology, which I recently changed from political science because I felt the need to understand society more for my future as a politician rather than just know the political structure of our country. My minor is communication because I feel the need to talk to each person and know how to communicate efficiently between person to person of all different races, socioeconomic statuses, and genders. After graduation, I plan to attend St. Mary's Law School in San Antonio and practice public interest law and propel myself into a career with politics and further my education to a doctorate degree. My hero story goes along the political dreams that I have. Many times during my academic career, I ran for one coveted position, class president. I was a hero in my professional life whenever I won the election for senior class president. I had numerous different failures in my elections of the past. 7th grade, lost to some no name. 8th grade, I lost to the eventual vice president my senior year. 9th grade, couldn't pull it off either. 10th grade, lost to the same person as in 9th grade. But in 11th grade, I took a different approach for the senior class presidency. I devoted myself to the election. Starting 2 weeks prior to the election, I dressed up in a suit and tie. Every single day, every single person I met with an American flag put right on my lapel. On the day of the election, I had already rented an Uncle Sam costume. I went around the school, every person I saw, red, white, and blue from head to toe. So here I was, dressed head to toe, red, white, and blue, going against some very stiff competition. The eventual valedictorian, the two-time incumbent president, and some guy who was popular for no reason whatsoever. But I managed to pull it off. I won in a decently convincing margin since for some reason our school is not private whatsoever with voting results and plans on hurting as many feelings as possible. So this was a dream come true. Ever since I was a little kid, I had dreamed of speaking at graduation. But by the time I got to high school, I realized there were people who were much smarter than me, and I would never become valedictorian or salutatorian. So becoming president was my one shot at it. But I was not only in it for, the little title, the little asterisk next to your name at graduation, the little American flag you get to wave. None of that. I was there because I want to be the leader. I want to be the person that you remember my name. 20 years from now, I want the person I bumped into who remembered my name from, say, walking in John Peace Library to remember, hey, that guy right there, I think that's my representative. I think that's the guy who I voted for Senate. I believe that's that guy who's running for, President of the United States. So those are the type of aspirations I have. Becoming the senior class president was my hero statement because I finally had something that I could kind of, put my hat on. I was the type of guy in high school who was the leader of pretty much everything. If you needed someone to lead up a club, I'd devote my time to it. I spent all 4 years of high school in band. Whenever you needed someone to volunteer to be section leader or run for it, I was the guy whose name usually was, put at the top of the list. But one obstacle always was in my way. How can I effectively communicate from person to person? That is why I've devoted myself to getting a minor in communications in college. I would like to increase my powers of persuasion. I do not feel that I'm at my current state persuasive enough to sway a jury, sway an audience, sway, the entire country to think one way or another or to adopt my philosophy on life. I would also like to master the art of constructive rhetoric. If I see someone doing something wrong or need to formulate their thoughts to my way of thinking, I know how to do that constructively without demeaning them or destroying their entire way of life that they've already come to build. I would also like to formalize my speaking skills. Sometimes I see myself speaking in an informal way when I should be speaking in a more formal setting. For instance, a couple weeks ago, I was talking to someone on the Texas Ethics Commission. I did not feel that I was coming across as a professional, and I felt that I might have been colloquializing my language a little too much. I need to come across as a formal professional within the next few years whenever I begin law school, and I feel a class like this is the exact stepping stone that I need. Thank you for watching.